My name is Landon, and I'm a sophomore in high school. The first time I vaped was at school with a couple of my buddies that we were in the bathroom, and they were just like, hey, you see this? This is the new thing that everybody's doing here. And I coughed my brains out. It was terrible. And they told me that like it wasn't bad for you and everybody was doing it and you are nobody if you did it. But the flavor stuck in my mouth like all day, and then he had a different flavor, and then I was like, I need one of these. I like this. I had one called unicorn milk, and then I had cookie dough and cotton candy, and I had a bunch of different like jellies and jam ones. I think Big Tobacco does target kids with the different flavors because most adults don't use the fruit flavors or like the candy or pastry flavors that'll draw them in to where they start using, because everybody says that it's harmless, but it's not. My vape use at school was low at the beginning because I didn't even take it to school, but then once I started into the nicotine and then my body developed an addiction for it, I would use it every day, every hour, as much as I could, just to like subdue my craving for it. Like the peak of my addiction was I was using it at every class period. I'd ask to go to the bathroom. I'd use it during class breaks. I'd even use it during class if the teacher couldn't see me. I was using up to a pod and a half a day, and it was consuming like all of my free money that I had. Once I got one, my nicotine tolerance went up, and then I had to use higher and higher doses to get a buzz. In school, like the whole student body, I would say probably 80% of the people had vapes. I remember walking in my vice principal's room and he had a stack of vapes on his desk from ones that he confiscated from kids. My process of quitting was my parents caught me with multiple vaping devices and pod boxes and pods, and after that on the Monday I went back and bought a Juul, and then I just thought to myself, what are you doing? My withdrawals started, and I started getting really bad migraines, and I was throwing up and my belly hurt all the time. The first day was not bad, but the second day it hit really hard and I had the worst migraine, and I couldn't hold any food down. I could only hold water. I didn't even know what withdrawals were at that point, and I did not expect them to be that bad because I'd never done anything like that and had withdrawals. I am worried about some of my friends that I was really close to last year that I tried to get to stop whenever I did, and the ones that were really close that I knew were true friends, they quit with me and went through the withdrawals alongside me. If I could go back and tell myself one thing not to do, it would be do not even try it, because once I tried it, it was cool at the beginning, and then it developed into something that I needed and I had to have, and my brain was telling me, you need this, you have to have it. And recently my dad has torn apart my room looking for vaping devices to just make sure that I have not turned back and gotten back into the vaping, and he did not find anything because I have stuck the course and I'm not gonna turn around and go back.